Downtown LA, 420. Club Lagos, LA.
It's Mario Reyes.
Los Angeles, Club Lagos! It's 420 and we're gonna fucking start this bitch off right. So if you're smoking, fucking let's smoke. If you're drinking, hold them up. Alright. My name is Mario Reyes. If you guys been watching the news, you see that guy in the news, Luigi Mangione? Yeah, that guy's not my fucking brother, alright? All my life I've been asked, hey Mario, where's Luigi? Where's Luigi, right? Well, I've never had an answer until recently. And the answer is he's in federal prison for being a fucking hero. Right? If you don't know who I'm talking about, okay, they call him the CEO killer. Okay, if you don't know the video, catch me after the show, I'll show you. It's saved on my phone under favorites. Yeah. The government's gonna put that man to death. We know that. That Luigi's good for dead. But I hope that they give him the same opportunity that they gave the guy in South Carolina. A few weeks ago in South Carolina, a man was being put to death, was on death row. And the government gave him a choice. They said, listen, you can have lethal injection, you can have an electric chair, or you can have the firing squad. Well, the man chose the firing squad, right? And I'm like, all right, cool. If you give me a choice, what would I choose, right? And I'm thinking like what they do in the Middle East where they stone you to death. Yeah, and then I found out it involved rocks and not marijuana. Yeah, I was like, nah, fuck that. You guys can keep that shit, right? So that might be a conspiracy theory, and I'm going to bring a few up. Like one, I'm from the city of Corona. Anybody know Corona, California? All right, good. Stay the fuck out of my city, all right? Okay, that's the real coronavirus, the 91 freeway. But I go everywhere doing comedy. Like I was in Oklahoma recently. I was in Vegas. The other night I was in Victorville, California. I'm not bragging. But I go everywhere. When I tell them I'm from Corona, they fucking run from me like I'm saying I'm from Wuhan. My guys, I never got the coronavirus. But I did get the COVID-19. And if you don't know what that is, well, I was actually anorexic in 2020. I just lost 200 pounds. Yeah, she laughed. I actually lost 200 pounds. It's called getting a divorce. But no, COVID-19, that's the 19 pounds that my fat ass got in quarantine. Yeah, you can see I got that bitch about 4 or 5 fucking times. I am single. I do want to admit, I am still single. I love the bigger girls. I know we got a few out there because I can hear you breathing. Now, hey, I gotta say, I tried every dating app out there. I tried Tinder. I tried Bumble. I tried don't try Grindr. Yeah, Grindr turned out to be a major pain in the ass. Never met a real girl on Grindr. Just a bunch of fat dudes with dicks and tits and panda. But guys, take my advice, gentlemen. Take my advice, gentlemen. What I've learned in all the dating apps, every girl out there, every woman, especially this woman in the front row, you have received an unwanted dick pic, right? And every woman has got that unwanted dick pic. So what I've learned, I'm not going to do that. Ladies, trust me, I will never send you a dick pic. But I am a videographer, so I'm going to be sending you a full-length video of my dick. Yeah, full length. It's a hard watch. It's a short documentary. You'll like it. But yeah, so I've given up. So instead of dating apps, I'm going to start looking in female prisons for my next girlfriend. Yeah, you look at me, what? Why the female prisons? And I'll tell you why. Because of this retard bitch named Gypsy Rose. You guys remember Gypsy Rose? She was that retard chick that went to jail for killing her mom a few years ago. Well, she did her time. She's not retarded anymore. Well, she's kind of retarded. I saw her social media. But her titties ain't fucking retarded, so don't judge me, LA. Alright? I'll fuck a retard bitch. Like, I was watching Love on a Spectrum the other day. There's some hot retards on Love on a Spectrum. I fuck them. Alright? Don't judge me. But yeah, so I figured if Gypsy Rose got lucky in prison, I could get lucky. Because she got with that real life Peter Griffin lookalike. You guys not seen him? He looks like Peter Griffin, trust me. But after she got out, she got knocked up. And I gotta say, she just had the baby, and congratulations. And I really hope that baby continues the family tradition, of killing the mom. But no, hey, I'm also still writing to female prisoners, and one female prisoner I was writing to, she was actually up for parole recently, and she got denied parole, so I can still write to her. Her name is Yolanda. Yeah, that's Selena's killer. Yeah, I was writing to her, Dear Yolanda, I hated Selena, let's talk. She has not written me back yet, period. But hey, that's cool. Hey, speaking of Selena, it's an old time. Do you have any Michael Jackson fans? Yeah, the king of pop, right? Does anybody remember Farrah Fawcett? Alright, do y'all know that Farrah Fawcett is responsible for Michael Jackson's death? Yeah, let me explain. This is a conspiracy theory. It's going around on the internet. It's hashtag Farrah killed Michael. And what it is that on the morning of Michael Jackson's death, Farrah died first. And Farrah got to heaven, and Jesus said to Farrah, Farrah, you were such a good earthly soul. I'm going to grant you one earthly wish. And Farrah thought, she said, you know, Jesus, I just want all the children of the earth to be safe. No more child predators. Yeah. 2 hours later, Michael Jackson was dead, ladies and gentlemen. And that's a conspiracy theory that I made up, so we're going to push it. Yeah, it's a hashtag Farrah killed Michael. Alright, I'm going to do 2 more jokes. Does anybody hear of a podcast? I do a podcast with Howie Mandel and Harlan Williams. It's called When a Stranger Calls. And the idea of this podcast is us 3 comedians, we call strangers. Now, earlier in my comedy career, I did this joke where I would talk about my ex-wife. And the very last present I gave my ex-wife was a pair of hiking sticks. And when I handed her these to her, she said, why are you giving me hiking sticks? I said, well, it's because I want you to take a hike, bitch. Right? Well, Howie and Harlan know this joke. So live on a podcast, we're doing the Valentine's Day episode. So they say, hey, let's call your ex-wife. Now, do we have any married couples out here? I see a couple right here. Now, married couples, would you be embarrassed if your wife or spouse gave out some bedroom secrets? Hey, I'm not embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed at all. Let me tell you, Los Angeles. I also used to tell another story where I met this girl on Tinder, and I was fucking this girl doggy style on Tinder like this, right? And I noticed she had a freckle on her ass. Well, a few seconds later, that freckle was above my belly button, right? So I went like this, I wiped, I was like, oh man, this girl fucking boo-booed on me. And I didn't know what to do, but I had her doggy style, so I just pulled her hair, I started just wiping. Yeah, so girls, next time your hair's getting pulled doggy style, just remember that. I was just cleaning my hands off. Alright, so I'm not embarrassed, okay? So my ex-wife brought up the time that I asked her to peg me. DJs, you know what pegging is? Pegging is where the woman wears a strap on and fucks you, right? Okay? Now, ma'am, what are you doing later tonight? Alright, anyway. Now, I'm not embarrassed by this shit. So I went out and I got hats made that said, make pegging great again. Yeah, I'm not embarrassed. I'm also going to get a line of dildos and sell dildos and strap-ons on my website. I got them through Temu because nothing fucks you like a line of products from Temu. Alright, one more thing. I just asked, if we're drinking, let's hold them up. Alright. Not only do I do comedy, I do videography. Recently I was doing a video with Head Welch from Korn. I made a music video with Sublime. And I work with a band called DGAF. Does anybody know what DGAF stands for? It is not don't give a fuck, watch your fucking mouth. It's actually a Christian soccer organization called Doing God a Favor. Yeah, if you don't buy that, I don't give a fuck. It actually means dirty girls are fun. Hey. But no, especially if you're drinking and driving tonight, it means don't get another felony. And don't go away forever. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Mario Reyes. You can find me on Instagram, Mario Reyes 82. Love you! Thank you!
Let's give another round of applause for Mario Reyes! Woo!
Hey folks, Comedian Mario Reyes here, taking the time out of my day of smelling the flowers to remind you on Sunday, April 20th, yes, 420, we'll be smelling a different type of flower at Club Lagos in Los Angeles, California. You can come see myself with a bunch of other comedians and artists putting it down in Los Angeles on 420. The flower's going to smell a lot differently there. Trust me. Downtown LA, 420.